Hey guys, so if there is one thing that I truly believe is that in order to enjoy life to its fullest, you need two of everything. Two masks. Corona isn't on me. What? Two jobs. Joguna, nimekwambia mia kwa hiyo kilo ya nyanya. Dukagie. Energy. Two girlfriends. Jeez, I was joking, guy. Yo, but what is definitely the safest and most useful thing to have is two screens on a laptop. This is the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. And even though it came out a few months ago, it's still new. Now, I can't be the only one who thought that Text Book Centre only sells textbooks, but apparently we are wrong. They also sell computers, a lot of them, but the one we are focused on today is this, the beast, the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. But before you get to all of that, I'm sure you guys might be concerned, but I want to assure you guys we're being as safe as we can. I'm constantly wearing a mask except when I'm shooting like this and I need to speak to you. I sanitize and wash my hands all the time. Even today I came in before they opened the store, and even here at Text Book Centre they even limit the number of people who are in at a particular time. They sanitize everyone and they maintain that social distance, so we are being safe, I assure you, sir. But all of that maneno aside, let's talk about this beast right here. Indio computer imetuleta baby leo. This is the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. Now I like to follow a pattern while reviewing any device. Now leo, this is how we'll go. Of course, the first thing when you're taking out any laptop is the specs, the internal specs, my CPU, my GPU, my RAM. But before you get to all of that, let's check out the specs kwanza. This is an Intel Core i7, a 9th gen i7, i7-9750H. The GPU nayo, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060. RAM yake 16GB DDR5, I've been told, and then the storage 1 TB solid state drive SSD. Yani kuboot up ni it starts all together. Now I'm going into the ergonomics, how comfortable this computer is to use. So when you open this computer, this hinge inakuwa like a little stand that the computer inasimama, because the fans are down here. So inavuta hewa like this, blows it out the sides. That keeps everything cool because your graphics card generates a lot of heat. That's why it's designed like this. Because we are fitting a second screen here, which will check out the functionality of it, you have to move the keyboard somewhere. Now, in a lot of laptops, this keyboard is usually higher up here, and then the trackpad, the touchpad is down here with a lot of space to rest your arm. Now, this one doesn't have that, because you need that real estate for the Screen Pad Plus. That's what this is called. It's a Screen Pad Plus. So keyboard yote imesongeshwa chini. The trackpad is to the side kidogo. It's kind of like you're using an external mouse, but you're not. Okay, it's still pretty comfortable actually. So if I want to type hello, my name is Charles. Not a lot of travel on the keyboard keys, but it is pretty comfortable. The keyboard is a bit higher up, so you're not really straining your wrists. You're not really straining your wrists, and it's a nice level. So it's a trackpad ndio kuzoea ndio shida, because a lot of us are used to the trackpad being somewhere in the center, but now it's off to the right. So far, I don't have a big problem with it. Also, by the way, this trackpad also acts as a number pad, and if there's one thing I have to have on my laptops is a number pad. Stack you up with I'm trying to enter a number and I'm like 07, no. So it's just here 0722. The build quality, that's something else we need to talk about. All around aluminum, or as the Wazungus like to call it, aluminum. So it's a premium finish. A laptop is also something that you want to brag about, by the way. You know, ukitokea na laptop mahali, the aluminum everywhere. Look at that. That's a pretty sexy laptop. Okay, I know I've been holding out on this for a long time, but now it is time to discuss the most premium, the most notable feature of the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. The two screens. That's why it's called the Duo. The main screen is a 4K Ultra HD OLED HDR screen. Now I know those are a lot of abbreviations, the manini. What that means is that the picture on this is absolutely crystal clear. Now down here, it's also close to 4K, but because it's a bit slimmer than the screen up here, it's not exactly 4K, but it is Ultra HD. Now what they've done, they've made this one, instead of an OLED, which an OLED is pretty shiny, I'm sure you guys can cast the reflection there, but they've made this one an LCD. So if you're working here, the light will just be shining into your eye. You'd have to try it for yourself to figure out how it best works for you in your workflow. But for me, let's say I'm preparing for a show at Energy. As I'm researching the news down here, I'm writing it up here. Think about all the apps that you use on your computer that you keep switching back and forth. Like, do you write reports where you need to look at a PDF, so you're constantly going to this window and to that window? Instead of that, just have it down here. So it really is up to you how you will use the ScreenPad Plus. Okay, they're just opening up here at Text Book Centre. They open up at about 9 a.m. so I need to maliza and run away. But here's the thing, when you're shopping for a computer, you absolutely must check the price and the budget and the value. Now, Danganya and tell you that this is a computer like for the hustlers, or if you're just starting out. It's not. This is premium. 2 Ultra HD screens on one computer, an RTX 2060, 1 TB SSD. This is premium. And how much is it going for now? It is going for exactly 299K. But in terms of like budget and value, it is not for someone who's starting out. It's not for someone who doesn't have enough money to spare. This is premium. So kind of big man bazoo. If you have that money, you can use it for the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. Now, would I buy it? I probably would. I would. Let me correct myself. I would buy it if I had the money, but it's a pretty expensive computer for pretty expensive specs. So anyway, wanafungua saizi, I actually do need to run. Please subscribe. Next week, I'm not sure what exactly we're doing, but it's going to be something else exciting. So please subscribe. And also, if you want to check out some more computers, check this out. Text Book Centre have a whole range of like computers everywhere. So yeah, maybe come and check them out. But anyway, for new, it has been me, your friend, your homie Charlie Karomi. Subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. So acha tuende.